All right. All right. I'm going to let y'all pile in before we get started. But you already know what it is, man. This is the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. And this is the Primetime Angles on IG Live. 9-8, 51 shows in 51 days. Man, who going harder than the wave right now? I don't know. But you know what? We don't get cocky about this stuff. We just go ahead and we just keep cashing tickets and we keep being positive. We keep moving forward. We keep doing the damn thing. That's what we here to do. So, it is what it is. Back-to-back sweeps for clients. 4-0 Sunday, 4-0 yesterday as well too. Big win by the Nats yesterday. Plus 175. Also at the plus 9 on the Nuggets. Kind of figured out. I told you guys on the show that the Clippers would probably come get it together late and figure out how to win the game. But we still popped them in the first half, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, 59-57 plus 190 first half. Nuggets, that was a show bet. We also got the over 219 slightly, and we did go ahead and handle that. So cash that one out as well. Two Celtics, big blowout yesterday, but they still couldn't go over in the first half. They handed them 104, and we still couldn't even get anywhere near that. So it's just like, ugly. What's up, Rick? Shouts out to my dog, man. That's my boy, Rick Lopez. Y'all go follow Mr. _ Dodger 80. Also, we had BYU last night on the over, but we had BYU on the sweep last night as well too, because we had them on the as the money line, and we had them up with the over 23.5. They got us 31 points in the first half. That's what you call some good football right there, brother. That's what you call some good football. Now, baseball wasn't so good to us. We kind of got a little nearsighted in the pick 4 late, but we did all right in the pick 6 though. Pretty much it's time. Let's go ahead and jump into it. You know what comes up first, and that's going to be the WNBA and the WNBA today. We got some good games in the WNBA, to be honest with you today. Really, they got some great value to them as well too. So pretty much first one up is going to be the Liberty. They're going against the Sparks today. And, the Liberty are we know what they are. We know what they're capable of doing. And we know exactly what this team is, pretty much about at the end of the day. They're 2-16. They've gotten themselves 2 big wins as a big dog. Today they're plus 14 going against the Sparks. Now, I'm not going to say the Sparks will go to sleep or anything like that today, but as we've seen, the Sparks have tended to struggle against teams that are not as good as them. You know what I mean? Like the bottom feeders. Like they barely beat Atlanta the other day when they beat them. They went to overtime in that game. Atlanta did beat the Liberty the other day, beat them by about 6, but they still didn't cover the spread as well too. So, Liberty been good in their last few games. They covered the last 2 out of 3. They've played much better basketball here in the second half, even though they just are still have a terrible record. They still going to compete. They still going to fight. And right on pretty much that some of these teams do play down. The WNBA seems like they play down to the competition a lot. Like, seriously, they'll find themselves with a 10-point deficit and be like, well, we'll come back. And then they don't understand that these are professionals as well too. And this is going to be their big game right here. This is their WNBA finals for a lot of these teams, because you got to understand most of them are going home very soon, and it's going to be like literally an all West playoff as well too. They got one bad team in the West, that's the Wings, and they're 7-12. They would still be better than most of the teams in the Eastern side of things. So pretty much the Liberty today, I think that the Liberty step it up. They get themselves a big win, a big cover today. Not a big win, but a big cover today. Because if I had them all in for the win, I would throw out that plus 700 for y'all today. But the thing is, though, it is going to be plus 14 at Liberty. So let's see how it shakes out. And we just go from there. We have the Lynx and the Mystics, and the Lynx and Mystics. This is a pretty good matchup. Now we know that the Mystics have struggled mightily against the Western Conference this year, and we know that the Lynx have dominated the Eastern Conference this year. So that's where we meet at here for this game right here. And I pretty much think that the Mystics might surprise people a little bit. They might be feeling a little good about themselves. They're 1-1, and they won a big game last week, and then they dropped the game too. But they were in that game. They were playing pretty hard and everything like that. So the Lynx, hopefully they don't go to sleep at the wheel today, but I can't trust either team to do anything called covering today. So I'm going to go ahead and take the over 159. I like that number. I like that number a lot. Yeah, a Lynx team that's won over 11 out of their 18 games this season. And the Mystics, not so much. The Mystics have won over 7 times in 18 games this season, but still, I think that we meet in the middle and we easily get the over 159 in this spot. And then we got the big bet today, and that's going to be on the Aces. And the Aces, to me, are going to be a team that you really have to look out for coming up in the playoffs and everything like that. The playoffs start at the end of September, I think, or mid-September. I can't remember, but they are 22 games. They got about 2 games left to go. So pretty much, well, not everybody, by stopping for a day, you kind of put yourself behind. So pretty much we'll be at that moment in a minute, but we're all about the regular season games at this moment. So pretty much the Aces today, the Aces have a matchup today that favors them very much because they're going against a team in the Fever who are struggling mightily as well too. And they haven't played well. Well, they did play well against the Storm. But the thing is, though, the Aces are much different from the Storm. They're a little bit more physical. They're a little bit more, tough. Them girls get down. They be playing, boy, the Aces. And, you got to play a real physical style with them. And I think that what happens here is that, after a couple close calls and a bad loss last week as well, too, this team is going to come back, make a statement today out of the Fever, because the Fever, the last few games, they've just been getting blown off the floor. They ain't been able to cover. They ain't been able to do anything. But this could be the day that happens, but I don't know. Not today. I feel like the Aces are going to be all in on this one. They know that they got to be playing some better basketball, and we know that their coach Lambeer is going to demand the absolute best from them. Thom, King Bing, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing today? Love, man, y'all. I love the dedication, fellas. They in here every day, man. Many of y'all in here every day, and I truly do thank y'all for that, man. So, it is what it is. We ain't worried about having 1 million people watch this, because millions of people just going to keep asking a whole bunch of questions and worry about all the other little silly things. We worried about making that money, and if you dedicated to making that money, it don't even matter, man. I don't need hundreds of people in here. I just need my real ones. That's it. All right, so pretty much it is what it is. We got the MLB PrimeTime PK6 today. And boy, oh boy, under 9.5 with the Nats and the Rays today. We're going to skip out on those early games today. They double hitters. So, it's, with double hitters, it's like, man. And they real early in the day. So, pretty much we'll skip out on those. We'll give ourselves some time. We got a big sports day today. We got a lot of games going on. You got 2 in the NBA. You got 3 in the WNBA. You got over 17 in baseball today. Like, seriously, you got a lot of games going on today. So pretty much we got the under 9.5 Nats Rays. They got a good pitching matchup going on today. You got Anibal Sanchez, a guy that did pitch a no-hitter years ago. And then you have Yarborough going for the Rays today. And pretty much, they're just switching locations because now they're playing in Tampa Bay. And pretty much what happens here is I think that we do get the under. This is the only dome that I know that yields more unders than it does overs. Seriously. And, they ain't missing nothing this year either because Tampa Bay never really has fans anyway. So they really are pretty much used to it. So I like the under 9.5. I think that we're going to be able to go ahead and have ourselves a very even kill game, a pitcher's duel somewhat, and we move on from there. Then we got the Royals and the Indians. Yesterday, the Royals were a part of the Dog PK4. Today, they become an insurance team. And you notice when I be making these teams, insurance teams, they want to go win by 4 or 5 runs and everything like that as well, too. So why don't you guys do this today? Why don't we have a little fun? We're going to plus 1.5 this thing. Instead of trying to money line the Royals today, why don't you guys do this? Play a minus 1.5 alternate run line. I think you're going to get 273 plus 300 on that bad boy. And let's see what you can get out of that, man. I think that it could work out. Rick knows we've done this before. So let's see how it shakes out, man. A little side bet right there. Minus 1.5 Royals alt line, man. You know, you gotta throw them on the table to be real in this game, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. You bet chalk all day. And when that minus 600 loses, you'll have people walking away from you like, man, this fool ain't doing nothing but trying to pick the absolute winners, and he ain't put no sharpness to this bad boy at all. You know, so it is what it is. So pretty much we move on. We got the Yankees and the Blue Jays, and the Yankees, the struggling Yankees right now. I think the Yankees really need to do, like, they really, when this season's over, they really need to look at this team and say, where are we going from here? I think that Judge or Stanton, one of them got to go. It's because they're not playing up to the potential, and I think that it's because it's New York City. It's tough, man. It's really tough, and you can't have the best of all worlds all the time. You know what I mean? I like to see Stanton would have been fit better on somebody like the Mets. You know what I mean? And Aaron Judge, he's the star of the future for the Yankees. So why don't we go ahead, you get that big-ass money off your cap space, so then you can go ahead and get 5 awesome pitchers. Because that's what the Yankees need. The Yankees got way too many holes in the pitching staff, man. And they got to get it together. But all in all today, hopefully those holes is going to still be there, because I feel like we're going over 10.5. Come on, man. You got Taiwan Walker starting. That's always a possibility of a game going over in by the second inning, dude. Seriously. And pretty much I do like this play over 10.5, Yanks, Blue Jays. Let's go ahead and get it. We had the 1.5 on the Blue Jays yesterday, so we'll go from there. I'm going to be dead honest with you. The Yankees can't afford to lose today. So, you might want to take them today, because this is a desperation game for the Yankees, seriously. And then you got the White Sox. The White Sox coming in here feeling good, feeling great. Feeling like they can't be stopped. Southside. So pretty much, I like the White Sox today. I'm taking them with the minus 35. They got one of their better pitchers on the mound today as well, too. So let's see how it shakes out. And come on, man. They playing the Pirates today. You know, the Pirates is almost Little League, bruh. You know what I mean? Even though they've helped us out, they've cashed out big tickets for us when we've needed them to do that. They were even on a pick 6 last week, where we just had a pick 6, and they went ahead and took care of business for us. But at the end of the day, though, it's still the Pirates, man. And I think the White Sox are going to have their way with them. So let's go ahead. White Sox minus 135. Let's see how it shakes out. All right, we move on. And this is funny, because you rarely see this matchup as well, too. You know, even though we got interdivision matchups going on this year with the AL and National League, some of these matchups aren't done like every year, like it's not even close to being done every year, and they all play in the same division. Like if you're in the same state, that's gonna happen, but literally you rarely hear White Sox Pirates. But today we got White Sox Pirates. Let me go ahead, circle the White Sox. Let's get this win. And then we got the Cubbies. The Cubbies going against the Reds. It's an even split. You got Tyler Mahle on the mound for the Reds today. And pretty much, I know that's why they're getting a little bit of love and action like that, because it's one of their better pitchers. But I think at the end of the day, the Cubs is rolling right now. And I know that, pretty much it's the Cardinals. They had themselves a series this weekend or whatever, but they still rolling, and they still trying to get this lead, increase this lead. So I like the Cubbies today. So go ahead and give me the Cubbies minus 110. Should have put some money on the Cubbies. Y'all remember that in Back to the Future? That guy was silly. And then Craig Meddy, I know you're going to watch this later. I'm going to roll with your Padres today. And you know what? It's been the curse with the Padres all season. So I don't know, y'all. You might be saying, you know what, Pop? I might fade you. I might have to go ahead and jump on that plus 170. You taking Padres today? Man, but the Padres should be good for it today. I think that they're going to be good enough to get us a 1.5, get us a win by 2 or more runs. They dominated the Rockies this season, so I feel strongly about this bet. And let's just see how it shakes out, man. I really do like it, and we did lose by 1 run last night with the Rockies. So come back, bet it back, and come on, Padres, take care of us, man. Make us look good, dog. Minus 1.5 on the Padres. Let's roll. Home game, Petco Puck. All right, so let's move on, and we got ourselves the MLB Dog Pick 4. You already know we got big dogs, little dogs, pretty dogs, ugly dogs, 3-legged dogs, dogs that do tricks, all types of dogs over here at Pop DiBiase's Kennel. So let's go ahead and get it. Red Sox, money line, plus 170. Oh, interleague matchup. Let's go ahead and see how this one shakes out. But, you know, it's just the Phillies. And, you know, we always like to go against the Phillies with a big dog. So let's go ahead and get it, plus 170 on the Red Sox. But they are not our dog of the day. And then we have the A's, money line, plus 115. The A's are really, really making sure that they lock it down in the AL West this year, and ain't nobody going to stop this train in Oakland. You know, after the Raiders left, it's all on them now. They are Oakland's team, and pretty much they ain't got no fans at the game, but the fans the fans of always will be saying what's up today. Beloved A's. So I'm taking the A's plus 115. Skinny dog. Yeah, he a little malnutrition, but it's okay. He's still a dog. All right, so we got the Tigers money line today. And the Tigers, once again, in a matchup that really works out in their favor because they're playing a National League team, and they've actually been really good against the National League Central this year. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Tigers today plus 140, but they will not be the dog of the day either. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go against the big blue machine. I know Frank. I know Rick gonna get mad at me about this, but Rick, no, we gotta fade the Dodgers at some points. And since all this bad, nasty weather is occurring in Los Angeles with these fires and everything like that, I know this is gonna be a game that they're gonna really try to get in and out of very quickly. Like we've witnessed this before in Los Angeles, but literally when we get games like this, it usually works in the favor of the opposite team because the Dodgers are just trying to hurry up and get the game over with, and then you got the other team out here like, well, you know, we just trying to enjoy it and trying to win the game. So pretty much I got the Diamondbacks winning this game tonight, plus 210. I think they're overdue. I'm so sorry. This game is going to be in Arizona. I'm so sorry. I misstepped on that. The game's in Arizona, so it's already fire. It's already fire and brimstones going on down there in Arizona right now without a fire. So it'll be good, and pretty much, and that's the real reason why I'm taking them. Pretty much because the Dodgers do struggle in the desert, and we all know that. So, plus 210, I really do like that a lot. The Diamondbacks, regardless of whatever gibberish I'm talking about, are going to be the dog of the day. So, once again, circle the Diamondbacks as the dog of the day. Let's hopefully cash that ticket, and we will move forward to everybody's favorite. And that's why they call me the Hoops Guru. And this is the NBA playoff bets for the day. And I got 5 of them for you today, not 4. I got 5 of them. And too bad we can't parlay them right now, but, you know, I got 5 of them for you, though. It's all good. So, pretty much, I blipped up, and I'm going to fix that in a second. But we're not going with the Rockets. We're going to be taking the Lakers in that spot, okay? So, -5 on the Lakers. We all know the Lakers are the -5. So, I'm very sorry about that. I thought I had put Lakers. Then, you know, I'm rushing to do the show and everything. I didn't double check. So it's going to be the Lakers, okay? It is the Lakers, all right? So we'll make sure to fix that on the you know, on the snippets and everything like that. But it will be the Lakers today, okay? So sorry for that mistake right there. Lakers will be the team, -5. I think the Lakers do roll in this one as well today. I just really feel like what happens here is that we get game 3 like we did against the Blazers, where you got everybody that's going to be, Yeah, I didn't get enough coffee this morning, bro. I got a couple sips in and then I started the show. I should have sipped the coffee before we started the show. But all in all, though, we are going to be taking the -5 on the Lakers today. So don't even think that we're taking the Rockets today. It's on the Lakers -5 because I think this is the Lakers game. This is the Lakers statement game right here. So I do expect LeBron and Co to have a big one here. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. Hopefully it all works out. Then we got ourselves the over 113 Lakers Rockets first half. Giannis is done for the playoffs from what I heard. So pretty much we got the over 113 Lakers Rockets first half. I think that's going to be an absolute slam dunk in itself. So pretty much that's where we're going with that one, the over 113 Lakers Rockets first half. And then we have the under 218 Heat and Bucks. Pretty much I think that what happens here is that the game winds up going under. You don't have Giannis here. That takes away about 30 points from the Bucks. I know that. And then you tell yourself, well, they can get the 30 points somewhere else. I don't think so. I think what happens with this game is it's going to be an absolute runaway by the Heat. And so that's why I feel so confident in taking the Heat, spending a little bit of extra money, not worried about a 2.5 spread, and just going ahead and cashing out that -150 first half. Let's go. Let's just roll from there, and it is what it is. But pretty much that's going to be the bets today in the NBA playoffs. And then we have a good one for you, +175, kind of our dog of the day bet right here. And that's going to be the LeBron gets a triple-double, okay? So that's going to be our plus money in this spot today. LeBron gets a triple-double. That's why I feel like the Lakers are going to rock and roll in this game. So there it is. There it is. LeBron gets a triple-double, +175. -5 Lakers, not Rockets, okay? Over 113 Lakers Rockets first half. Under 218 Bucks and Heat. And then the Heat first half, money line. Let's rock and roll. Let's go from there, okay? So once again, so there's no confusion, I'm going to say it for the 6th time. The Lakers -5, all right? So pretty much we move on, and we got some horse racing. Damn, Bentley came in late, brother. But it's all good. I know you'll watch the replay and everything. Make sure you retweet, share it, all that good stuff. Man, we needed you to come and say, it's going to be overtime tonight. We had the overtime so close that night. He came in here and said that. So we got the best value. It's going to be the maiden special weight first race of the day. Dance on over it. We're going to take the 7 horse and pretty much pair this horse with the 10, 12, and the 9. You guys can box it up 7, 9, 10, 12, or you guys can key it 7, 9, 10, 12. We move on, and we got our first timer today, and number 12, Inspiring. And this is going to be another win, play, show bet. Horse got some nice value to it as well, too. So pretty much, hopefully, we can keep that 7-2 or better and make some money. So we're going to pair the 12, the 1, 9, and 6. You're going to box it 1, 6, 9, 12, or you can go ahead and key it 12, 1, 6, 9. All right, so then we move on to the nightcap. And in the nightcap, we got race 7, which is a claiming race, $31,000, 8 furlongs, and we're gonna go with the horse that was out on the West Coast for a long time. But I know this horse very well, and I know this horse can run big as well too. It's gonna be Madeline's Wild Max, and we're gonna go ahead and take this horse and super high five this bad boy, and we're gonna box it up 3, 4, 8, 9, 11. Okay, and that's gonna be our bet for the my three top bets today over there at LA Downs. And then in races 4 through 7, you got to understand it's a 4-race card. It's a 7-race card. I just, once again, rushing. So pretty much we have the 1, 9, 12 here in the first race. And then we have the 2, 8, 9 in the second race. And then we're going to go big with 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to single up the 3, Madeline's Wild Max, and we're going to have a total of $22.50 today. So that's our bets today over at Louisiana Downs, the Harris racetrack, pretty much. So there it is. There it is. I thank you guys very much for tuning in. Sorry for the error with the NBA, but once again, it will be the Lakers and the it will be the Lakers -5, and I will be putting that out there when we put the snippet out as well too, so everybody does understand. But you can watch the video and you'll know. So pretty much It is what it is, but I thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You guys are the absolute best. We're going to be back tomorrow at the same time, and hopefully we will be able to talk about winning a whole lot of games, cashing out a whole lot of tickets. So you guys make sure to keep tuning in, because you already know that any day can be a huge day. But if you guys are looking for somewhere to bet at, you guys can go to mybookie.ag. Go ahead and put in the promo code POP, and you guys will receive up to $1,000 in a deposit bonus. Once again, go to mybookie.ag. Put in the promo code POP. You will receive up to $1,000 in a deposit bonus, okay? So there it is with that, and we move forward to go ahead and close out the show. And pretty much you guys already know what the deal is. You guys can go ahead and hit me up on the Twitter at PopDiBiase. If you guys are if you guys are interested in being an exclusive client, you guys can DM me on PTSI on IG or on the Twitter at PopDiBiase. We'll go over the flat rate for the rest of 2020, because that's what the deal is for. And then I'll get you guys moving forward. Just note that we have swept the last 2 days in a row, and we're looking towards having a monster huge week. So I don't know if you want to miss out on that. So pretty much hit me up, and we will get you situated with one of the best deals in the industry, okay? And then also the show will be available on the YouTube channel, and make sure you guys go to that YouTube channel, subscribe, and like the channel, and like this video as well too. And pretty much it will be Prime Wave Media, so that's where you go to subscribe and get the videos on a daily basis as well. And then you guys also pretty much be on the lookout. NFL Bet Exchange will be dropping this week. We got 2 episodes dropping this week. We got the divisional previews, and then we have week 1 bets as well too. And those are the 2 episodes that we have coming for you guys. You guys will be able to catch the first week episode on Zingo TV 761. Make sure you guys sign up for that on the app 761. But you guys will be able to see it on my YouTube channel and my Periscope as well too. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you get family members to tune in, and we go from there, okay? So pretty much let's keep this movement moving. You guys already know what it is. We've been putting our money where our mouth is. We feeling good. We feeling great. Let's go ahead and win the day, okay? And there it is. It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the premier sports betting show, the Primetime Angles, live on IG, and I am gone.